A little over a year ago, Beretta came out with the Beretta PMX. When they came out with it initially, it was only released to the European market and also only military. Well, I'm happy to report they're here and they've been in the United States now for quite a few months. It is a really sweet little gun. This is a semi-auto gun here. So this gun itself is a 9mm. So this being a 9mm, the S standing for basically the shorter configuration. This is not a carbine, this is a sub gun. So in fact, this right here has a very short barrel on here that we actually tack stamped and made it into a short barreled rifle. With that being said, it now has a stock on it instead of the brace or no brace that this actually came with. The finish you see on here is a tiger stripe finish, which looks fantastic. The fit and finish of this gun is really, really nice. It does have a lot of ambi features and we'll cover all of that stuff. The top here does have a pick rail. Across the top of our pick rail, we have the Holosun AEMS, and then we have Nightstick's new turbo high candela long gun light. Now their long gun light, which is new to us really, is really neat what it comes with, basically out of the box. For a price point coming in at sub $150 with good overall quality, very similar to what you see from Streamlight. It comes with cable management, a pressure pad and switch, and then a good overall light. Again, this is a 100,000 candela light with a lot of lumens. It's really, really nice on the pick rails that come on the gun. So you get a pick rail across the bottom, pick rail at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock position, and then the top one again is uninterrupted. There are sling loops on this gun. You'll see here left and right, and on the front and the back. With those sling loops, obviously you can run your sling off there if you want to, like the HK style ones. And then you also have an additional sling loop here on the bottom of the gun as well. With that being said, that also acts as like a hand stop. So you see up here on the front, we do actually have a suppressor on here. This is a Rugged Obsidian 9mm suppressor. And this gun itself is very soft shooting and very quiet. It is truly incredible how soft and how well this thing actually shoots. Now, ambi features, it does have an ambi magazine release. That is where you would expect it to be, and just like you would normally find on the AR platform rifle. Bolt lock wise, there's a bolt lock here on the side of the gun, which actually this has a hold open bolt on an empty magazine, which is nice, but otherwise there's actually that button there that you can hold the bolt back with and lock it in place if you need to. So good stuff there. And then the safety itself is ambi as well. Now, the only thing I'll say about the safety is when you actually flick the lever down, it hits your index finger. So that happens a lot like on your CZ Scorpion, but this one's a little bit better than that because it's slightly shorter, but it's very similar to that. So, you know, if there's an aftermarket for something like that, that would be something that I recommend. Grip texture wise, it feels a lot like the Beretta PMX as far as the grip goes down here on the lower itself. And then the stock, this is an A3 tactical stock that we actually had added onto here. It does fold, and the pistol or SBR here is very nice in its configuration. This is light, it's small, it's nimble, and really could be a great little home defense gun, or at the end of the day, guys, I made this comment before, could be a great gun just to own and have a good time out on the range with, and just have it because you want one. But total, you know, price point that this comes in at, for a design that is, you know, basically a copy of what B&T does, this gun comes in at a price that's way cheaper than whatever B&T has. The gun itself, Andrew picked it up for about $900. The stock was a couple $100. Tax stamp was $200, so you had about $450 I think we have wrapped up here in the stock and tax stamp. And then on the top here, you have your Holosun is about $300, about $150 for the light. So total here, you have all those attachments, not including the suppressor, and you're coming in at a price point that is still sub $2,000. With all of that stuff on there, you could still then go add the suppressor for $800 from Rugged, and the total price you're getting on this gun then is sub $3,000, completely set up as you see here. So that's a great overall value from a company that's known for making quality products that we're huge fans of in general, and you know, really have had nothing but good luck with Beretta products. We've shot this thing a lot, just plinking around, and decided to finally make a review on it. And I can tell you it's been 100% reliable. It has well over 1,000 rounds through it with no cleaning, and it just continues to run well, shoots great, and is very soft shooting. So let's get into running some drills with this thing. We'll shoot it over here on the range. We'll shoot our new spinning target and plate rack, and then you guys will get to see how this gun performs and also be able to see and hear how quiet it ultimately is. The magazines for this are stick mags. They are 30 round mags from Beretta. Very, very good quality. And this thing is sweet. Let's get into shooting it a little bit here. What a blast to shoot. God, that's a lot of fun. I can't reiterate it enough. Sometimes it's fun just to get certain guns, just to have them, exercise your freedoms and your rights as an American, and have fun with them. They don't always have to have some tactical defensive purpose. This one, yeah, it's got all that stuff in there. It could do it, but man, is it fun. Something I want to show you guys, where bolt lock right now, it does that on your empty magazine. It's nice. So like your magazine, you take your mag, I'll show you here. You take your mag and you insert it. When you insert it, you'll see how what you insert like that, your thumb's right here. All you gotta do to release the magazine or release the bolt, down on the bolt release. So it's super simple and very intuitive as well. I'll tell you what, guys, we just got done filming the Staccato XC. You'd be stupid to buy that thing instead of this. We have some paper now I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot 2 on the center one, 2 on the left one, and 2 on the right one. Just transition between the targets and see how fast we could do it. We'll do it from the low ready. Try again. Didn't even pick up most of those rounds. That's great. The shot timer itself right now isn't even picking up my rounds, which is beautiful. What a blast. How can you not love this thing? Again, I'll say it again. We shot a SCAR today too. So today filming wise, we shot a Springfield Boundary, great rifle, shot a SCAR 17, and then a Staccato XC. Andrew and I just kind of talked about it. I'd much rather have this than a SCAR or the XC, even though it's cheaper and blah, 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 but it's way more fun to shoot. It's just such a blast. Like, how do you beat that? So magazines wise, you'll notice that they don't drop completely free, which is fine, not a big deal. That's kind of common sometimes with your polymer mags and a polymer type lower. But what this also will do is accept B&T mags that are like this. So KCI makes some that are good, like your metal feed lips and all that. Overall though, these seem great, no issues. And you've seen this gun is, she's hot, super hot, dirty, and it just keeps running. So quiet. To finish it up, guys, Winchester subsonic rounds. You know, this gun, round count now, I'd say we've probably shot about 300 rounds through it just today, had another 1,000 or so before that, and it hasn't been cleaned. It has no malfunctions, bolt lock every single time, just flawless on a gun that even at full price is 100% worth it. But let's hear how these subs sound. The bolt's louder than the bullet. That's great. That's it. You can tell by my face that it's just a lot of fun to shoot. A really, really cool gun. And you know, even if you don't think there's a purpose to owning it other than just being fun, it's worth it, guys. This is a really, really nice, well done gun from a very reputable manufacturer, being Beretta, who makes good quality stuff, and very, very impressive. What a nice gun. Shoots really well, functions flawlessly, soft shooting, shoots quiet with a suppressor. Even if you didn't want to suppress it, it would still shoot great. We shot it without it to start with, and you know, this thing is just an awesome sub gun. Really highly recommend this, and especially the setup you see here coming in at sub 3,000 bucks for this whole setup. Everything you see here for less than that is incredible. That includes your tax stamps, so keep that in mind. This is a tax stamp gun. It's Andrews, and man, is this thing sweet. So, you know what, guys, let us know what you think of the Beretta PMXs, and if more importantly, if you'd like to see more sub guns on the channel, let us know. We'll make that a reality. You know, obviously there's other manufacturers like the CZ Scorpion. This is better than that. This is definitely on par with your B&T stuff. We've had a good experience shooting that stuff. But if you'd like to see some of that other stuff, let us know, because we loved shooting this. But until next time, guys, follow along with Hunt, Fish, Shoot.